All right, welcome back, everyone. You've been with us exploring the world of AI in education, and we are diving deeper today.
Deeper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Love it.
We're going to Turkey. We are taking a look at Marmara University and some guidelines they've put together, proposed guidelines, got to be clear about that. But
Yeah.
still, I think it's really interesting to see how different institutions are approaching this whole, intersection of AI and learning.
Yeah, absolutely. Like they're not just waiting around to see what happens, they're actually trying to shape the future of education.
And I think that's a good thing, right? Because AI is not going anywhere.
Nope.
It's only going to become more and more integrated into our lives. I mean, that includes education. So might as well start thinking about it now, right?
100%. And I think it's really interesting to see how Marmara University is approaching this. They've got this whole set of recommendations, and one of the things that really jumped out at me was their emphasis on transparency.
Oh, yeah. The transparency thing is huge. I mean, they're basically saying like, hey, if you're using AI, you got to be upfront about it.
Right. No more hiding behind the algorithm. Like if you're using AI to generate content, whether it's for teaching materials or even student assignments, you got to be clear about it. It's all about being open and honest.
And, thinking about it from a student's perspective, I think that's actually pretty empowering. Like if I know that an AI was used to create some of the material I'm learning from, I can approach it differently. I can be more critical.
Exactly. It allows you to kind of assess the information with a more informed lens. Like, okay, this was created with the help of AI. So what are the potential biases? What are the limitations? It's about being a more savvy consumer of information in this new AI-driven world.
And it's not just about the students, right? I mean, for educators, this transparency thing builds trust. Because if you're upfront about how you're using AI in your teaching, it shows that you're not trying to pull a fast one on anyone.
Totally agree. And that trust is essential for AI to truly benefit education. We need everyone on board understanding how AI is being used and what its limitations are.
And it's not just about transparency either, right? They talk about, well, I guess they talk about a lot of things. But another one that really caught my eye was academic integrity.
Oh, for sure. They're not messing around with that. They're making it very clear that AI is not a free pass to plagiarize or cut corners. Like, using AI doesn't suddenly mean you don't have to do the work.
Which, honestly, I think some people might assume. Like, oh, AI can write my essay for me, so I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, and that's where this whole conversation about AI ethics comes in. Because just because you can do something with AI doesn't mean you should. And Marmara University is really emphasizing that students still need to develop those critical thinking skills, those research skills, all that good stuff. AI is a tool, not a replacement for actual learning.
Right, yeah, like a really powerful tool, but still a tool at the end of the day. But like you said, they don't just focus on the don't cheat aspect of it.
Right. Nope. They go deeper. They talk about how AI can be used to enhance the learning experience. I mean, think about personalized learning paths, for example. That's where AI can really shine. Imagine a system that adapts to your individual strengths and weaknesses, giving you customized support as you go.
That would be amazing. Like, no more one-size-fits-all curriculum. Everyone gets the support they need to succeed. But I'll be honest, part of me does worry about the human element getting lost in all of this.
I hear you. And Marmara University addresses that head on. They're very clear that human oversight is essential, especially when it comes to things like assessment. Like, they're not suggesting we hand over the grading to robots. AI can provide valuable data and insights, but ultimately it's the educator who uses their judgment and experience to make those decisions.
So it's about using AI to support teachers, not replace them.
Exactly. It's about creating this sort of partnership where AI helps educators be even more effective in their roles.
I like that. AI is a partner. But to pull that off, you need people who actually understand AI, right? I mean, both students and teachers.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why Marmara University is really pushing for investment in AI literacy. Like they're saying, look, we need to make sure everyone involved in education has a basic understanding of how AI works, what it can do, and what its limitations are.
And I think AI literacy is more than just knowing how to use a specific program, right? It's about understanding the bigger picture, the ethical considerations, the potential impact on society.
100%. It's about having that critical lens to evaluate AI and its applications. And that's what Marmara University is advocating for. They want students to be able to distinguish between human-created and AI-generated content, understand potential biases and algorithms, and use these tools effectively without sacrificing their own critical thinking skills.
So it's like they're saying, hey, AI can open up all these amazing possibilities, but you still got to be in the driver's seat.
Yeah, exactly. It's about empowerment, not automation.
Yeah.
And they're also really focused on equity in AI. They're saying, look, we need to make sure these AI systems are fair and unbiased. So they're proposing things like careful auditing of any AI-based assessment tools to ensure they're not disadvantaging certain groups of students.
That's a really important point.
Yeah.
Because we know that algorithms can perpetuate existing biases if we're not careful.
Exactly. So it's about harnessing the power of AI while making sure everyone benefits fairly and that human judgment remains at the heart of education.
AI and human intelligence working together. That's the ideal scenario, right?
Absolutely. It's about striking that balance.
Yeah.
And, these guidelines from Marmara University offer a really interesting glimpse into what that future might look like. They're raising important questions about how we can use AI to create a more effective, more equitable learning environment for everyone.
Yeah, they definitely got me thinking, and I hope our listeners are thinking about it too, because this is a conversation that's just getting started.
Oh, yeah. And it's one we all need to be a part of, because how we choose to integrate AI into education is going to have a huge impact on the future of learning.
So, to our listeners, keep exploring, keep asking those tough questions, and let's work together to make sure AI in education empowers both students and educators to reach their full potential.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
All right, that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
See you then.
Bye.